Hi, this is Ellen from the Chili Dog. I've been working on a pair of switchback socks, and today I'd like to show you how the slant of your decrease stitches can change the look of a sock toe. This is normally a topic that I think about a lot as a designer so that you don't have to. However, I frequently get asked about how I make certain design choices as I'm developing a pattern, so let me tell you a little bit about one of those choices. Wedge or rounded wedge toes are probably the most commonly used toe shaping styles in hand knit socks. And to create this kind of toe in a top-down sock, after you've completed knitting the foot, you decrease 2 stitches on each side of the toe. One at the bottom of the foot and one at the top on this side, and then one at the top and one at the bottom on this side. This makes the toe gradually taper in until only a few stitches are left at the tip of the toe. The slant of your decreased stitches changes how the sock looks, especially here from the side. So I have a couple of sample sock toes to show you what I mean. Notice that both toes have the same shape when you're looking here from the top down. If your decreased stitches slant away from the side of the sock more towards the center of the foot, you get a toe that has a more prominent wide band here on the side of the toe. If instead your decreases slant towards the side of the sock and away from the center of the foot, the band becomes a lot narrower and less prominent. So now let's look at how to create both styles. First, let's look at the wide band. Imagine that this dotted line running down the center of my swatch is actually here at the side of my sock toe. To create the wide band, you work your toe towards the side of the sock, stopping 3 stitches before the side. Then you make your first decrease, and the first decrease in this case is a knit 2 together. Knit 2 together decreases slant towards the right, and in this case that's away from the side of the sock. After the first decrease, you're going to knit 1, knit another 1, and then you make your second decrease. And in this case, it's a slip, slip, knit. And slip, slip knits slant towards the left. And you'll notice again, that's away from the side of the sock. So those decreases that go away from the side of the sock end up helping you create this nice wide band. For a narrow band on the side of the sock, again, imagine this dotted line up the center of my swatch is the side of the sock. You would work across, as before, until you're 3 stitches away from the side, and this time you start with a slip, slip, knit decrease. And as you remember, the slip, slip, knit slants towards the left, and this time that slant is pointing towards the side of the sock. Then you knit 1, knit another 1, and the second decrease is a knit 2 together. And as I've said before, the knit 2 together decrease slants your stitches to the right. And this time again, you're pointing towards the side of the sock. So when your decreases on either side of the sock toe point towards the side of the sock, you end up getting this nice, narrow, less prominent band up the side. If you knit a lot of socks, you may discover that the wide band with decreases that slant away from the side of the toe is much more commonly used. For my switchback socks, I actually chose the narrow band style because I wanted this stitch pattern that's on the top of the foot to be a more prominent feature than the decreased band at the side of the toe. It's all a matter of choice. I hope you enjoyed learning about how the slant of decreased stitches can change the look of a sock toe. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy knitting!